Hi, my name's Elijah Hernandez, and I am here at CMAC, and I am going to go ahead and spin the wheel for the May Art Hop AAPI question of the day. Let's see. Oh, why does representation in media matter to you? I think that sometimes, especially being younger, you only get the opportunity to experience so many things that are allowed within your range, especially being a student, that ends up becoming your primary identity. So a lot of what we see in media isn't just things that we consume, it's what we visualize as our potential. So being able to see, I know me being a proud Mexican American, someone like Pedro Pascal, be the face of a superhero, things like that, I know don't just mean plenty to me, but plenty for other similar looking people like myself growing up.
Hi, my name's John Karasaki from Kailua Kona, Hawaii. If you could thank one AAPI creator or actor, who would it be and why? I like The Rock. I think he does really a lot for Polynesian people.
My name is Dana Riley, and I am actually going to say Stan Sakai. He is an author and illustrator for Usagi Yojimbo, which is an anime manga, right? And he brings Japanese culture forward. So that young people can enjoy, and everything that he writes is based, it's real, and it's a way that we introduced my son to his culture. And it was really great because he could start reading it when he was 7, 8 years old. And then we as a family read it, and it was really fun. I would say that it's incredibly important. So I grew up in Hawaii, and although I saw I'm Hapa, which means I'm multiracial. And although in local commercials, I saw a lot of Hapa people and children, so I grew up with a lot of pride in my heritage. I'm Japanese, Okinawan, Portuguese. I know on the national level, this was in the 70s and 80s, there wasn't too much representation. And so I didn't really get to see myself. So it became really important. I would get really excited whenever we would see somebody represented, and it was really important. And frankly, I thought there would be a lot more representation now. Now that I'm in my late 50s, I really thought, okay, we're in 2026. There should be a slew of many different people, and it doesn't seem like it's going that direction, unfortunately. So, but I'm very excited. Whenever I see anything come out, it just makes me so, I don't know, it just makes me feel seen.
Hello, I am Jesse.
Hi, and I'm Edgar, and we're here going to answer some questions, and we're at CMAC today. So I'm going to populate a question here. Why does representation in media matter to you, Jesse?
What matters to me, because just being able to see someone I can immediately relate to looks wise just immediately makes me connect on a much higher level and makes me feel way more seen.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. There's a lot of types of skin colors that are represented now, but we still need more, right? Of course, there's cultures that exist that are not seen yet, but we would love to see them out more. And it's just nice to see, when you're a baby or a young kid, seeing oh, that's someone like me, right? It's just such a great feeling to have, just when they grow up, they're be represented, all right? So you're gonna populate a question for me?
All right, next question. All right. How did seeing more diverse stories shape the way you saw the world?
Well, yeah, that's actually a great question. So one of the things I always love is hearing other stories from other people or types of cultures and whatnot. But there's a lot I don't know. And when you see all these cultures, now I know, right? Now I know these exist. Now I know what goes on, and it's just such a nice feeling to be aware of these things and be aware what types of events can happen with other people, or like even traditions from like cultural traditions or even religious traditions. And just even going out and like, you know, just now that I know like certain things exist, like especially now this Asian Pacific Islander month, I'm not Asian, of course, but now I know like there's like things like I'm interested in knowing what things goes on this, you know, in terms of Asian culture. And it's just, I don't know, I guess I like to be out more now to be more knowledgeable and be aware of these things and just know how to be like respect them as well. And I don't want to, you know, not disrespect them at all. It's just
I feel you.
Yeah.
And I think also like seeing all these diverse stories as well from different backgrounds, you also see how alike we truly are.
Yeah.
So like seeing like from everywhere, you're like, well, wow, we really are just all people.
Yeah, we really are just people,
trying to
you know.
get through it.
We're trying to get through it together, right? So I hope that goes on. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Emilia and I'm from Gilingdu.
Hi, I'm Analyze and I'm from Zaikaishia.
Why is it important to celebrate Asian and Pacific Islander voices year-round? You go first.
You.
Okay, it's important because it shows our culture.
It shows our culture and has many different styles and how we dance, what we learn, and more activities and stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kurt Cruz, and I'm an artist and stage performer. And my question that was asked of me is, if you could thank one AAPI creator or actor, who would it be and why? Well, as being a performer on stage, I could appreciate Dwayne Johnson for the skills that he has been able to portray in all the different characters that he plays. He's quite interesting as a person and an actor. And on the most part, his roles have pretty much been a very positive one. So that's what I would probably be more interested in, just simply acknowledging to him how much I appreciate his skills and the movies that he's chosen to be in.
Hi, my name is Luca. Hi, my name is Juno. What's on AAP movie or show you think everyone should watch? Cake Pop Demon Hunters? I like how it's done.
Hola, soy José.
Hola, soy Mario.
Y hoy vamos a contestar una pregunta de what's a media moment that really stayed with you emotionally. So, ¿qué fue una película que se quedó en tus sentimientos, que se quedó contigo? ¿Qué película fue la que miramos?
No recuerdo exactamente el nombre.
La del robot
pero
que
era
chocó,
un robot
que chocó en un forest.
En un forest y ayudó a los animales a mejorar todo eso.
A mejorar, que no se pelearan, que se amaran, que jugaran juntos. Y nos gustó porque es lo que está pasando ahorita en todo el mundo, que todos nos miramos y nos juzgamos porque somos diferentes, pero no tomamos el tiempo para conocernos. Y tomar el tiempo para conocerse, entonces entiendes y comprendes cómo todos somos diferentes, pero al mismo día somos igual. Y tenemos que aprender a querernos y respetarnos para ser mejor.
A mí me gustaría hablar también un poquito de otra película que impactó mucho en mis emociones. Se llama Guten Tag, Ramón. Esa película habla de un inmigrante mexicano que va a Alemania. Creo que la mayoría de las personas que somos inmigrantes de raíces latinas en este país, entendemos la dificultad que se nos puede presentar al momento de inmigrar. Y el apoyo, habla del apoyo de los locales que dan. Muchas veces tenemos mucho estereotipo en ese tipo de personas que solamente juzgan o no apoyan, pero al contrario, son personas que nos dan la mano cuando más lo necesitamos. Muy buena película, se las recomiendo.
Sí. Gracias.
Gracias.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Hi, my name is Chi.
Hi, my name is Audrey.
And the question we have is, why does representation in media matter to you? And for me, it's because I want to see people that look like me. That's important. What about you, Audrey?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay. Do you like to see people that look like you? A Hmong girl? Yes.
I like to see my adult version.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yay! I'm looking at all the cameras like, hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Alexa.
And we're going to be answering some questions with CMAC for American Asian and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Yay! Applause. All right, would you want to ask me first?
Yes.
Question.
So, first question. What does authentic representation look like to you?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I think it's not only having people to kind of vouch for the idea or reference it, but it's having the representation already in the room. So whether it's a movie, a TV show, or an event or an idea, I think already having someone in the room that can share their experience, the knowledge, and represent from the beginning, I think makes all the difference, instead of getting a reference after something's been created and then feeling like you're running it by or getting a stamp of approval. I think the representation should be there and the inclusion should be there from the beginning. You know,
good answer.
Yes, like if you have something, bring someone into the room with you. Like that's how you extend and expand the community. But that's how I would describe authentic representation. It's from the beginning and not getting the stamp of approval at the end.
Period. Good answer.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, my turn.
Alexa's turn. All right. Your question is, what kinds of Asian and Pacific Islander stories would you love to see more of?
I love to see more of like their mythology, if they have mythology, or like their religion too. Because I remember as a kid, I was really into like Greek mythology and Roman mythology for a while. So I'd love to see more of just like if they have any like tales that they were told when they were kids, like what their grandparents would tell them, anything like that. Something that would tie to their like religion too, and maybe something that would kind of be kind of tie into like how or what they believe in today, like in modern times too, just to kind of see like what the difference is from back then to now. So I think just more tales. I want something like creepy. I want scary stories.
I completely agree.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Okay, the question that I got was, growing up, what kind of Asian or Pacific Islander representation did you see in media? I couldn't have picked a better question for me to answer. In 1972, the TV series Kung Fu. It did influence me a lot. I ended up studying Kung Fu. And strangely enough, some of the people that were in the actual TV series are now friends of mine. Douglas Wong was one of the original cast members that played a young Shaolin monk. And then his brother and James Liu came on later. They were young Shaolin monks. And I've had the opportunity to have them on my TV show, Martial Arts Mania. So it was a huge positive influence on me.
My name is Ranveer, and this is...
Hi everyone, I'm Akshay.
And we're going to go ahead and spin this wheel.
Let's do it.
Get us a question going. So what do you think representation behind the camera... Why do you think representation behind the camera matters?
That's a good question, Ranveer. I think representation behind the camera really matters because that's kind of where the story originates, right? So when we're trying to, get diversity, whether it's based on our culture, or just as an audience, we want stories to be shown, not only our stories, but the stories of our parents, our friends, our family members, our community. And the best way we can really capture that is if those voices or those types of voices are not only available in front of the camera, but also behind the camera telling those stories.
That's a really good point about being behind the camera as well. And just to add on to that in a much less like beautiful manner, I think just when you see people that look like you on a camera, it just gives you hope that you could fill those spaces as well. Especially like when you're a little kid and you see a superhero or a lawyer or a doctor and you see someone that looks like you, it really makes you feel like you could belong in those spaces. Like every kid or person of color has that moment when they saw someone who looked like themselves behind the camera and really related to that. So I know I do. I'm sure you do as well.
Absolutely.
So definitely.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to spin?
Let's do it. Let's spin. I'm going to turn this towards me. And all right. So my question for you is, what does authentic representation look like to you?
Ooh, that's a great question, and I think it's a little broad, so my answer will be a little bit broad. But I think authentic representation is anything that comes from a personal place. So if you have a story to tell and it's yours, and you demonstrate that story, I think that's authentic. I like keeping the definition pretty broad, but I'm curious to see what you have to add to that definition that I have for myself.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I feel like representation isn't a story that matches your experience, but a collection of stories that kind of speak to the world that you're from. And so the more stories that we have, the more we're represented. So I'm completely with you there.
I like it.
I'm going to turn this towards you so we can continue on this little wheel journey we got.
Is there like a two?
All
yeah,
right,
awesome. Yeah, the lights started feeling a little bright. I was like, these lights are a little...
We're gonna get music'd off. See you next week on CMAC.
Hey, I like it. Snaps.
Thank you for answering questions.
Of course.
And happy American Asian and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Cut.
API room. Bye.